All right, back at it. Episode 13. Or wait. Fuck. 11. All right, that's going to have to do. Fuck it. All right, cool. So, we've been away for 2 weeks. Just things. We've been actually preparing something a little different, trying to come at you with a little something more entertaining. We're going to be discussing and talking about zombies. Who the fuck doesn't like zombies? If you don't like zombies, you can fuck off, honestly. Exactly. We're going to get into it. We're going to go over, I guess, like the bullshit side of zombies, and then also maybe the potential truth of an outbreak. So we're actually going to hand it off to Garrett. Garrett's got some information on possible ways that it could be transferred, whether it be like some kind of virus, bacteria, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I just went ahead and did some research like anybody with a brain and a computer could do. But the 5 most common ways that I saw that a possibility of an outbreak happening would be some kind of nanotechnology invading the brain. I didn't really like that topic too much, so I just kind of dismissed it and didn't really look very hard into it because it kind of really speaks for itself anyway.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, it would just be like basically robots infecting, like little nanotechnology affecting the brain.
Hit the brain stem.
And that's they have nanotechnology, don't they?
Yeah.
That's actually a thing, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think it's known that. I don't think anyone's actually like patented it or anything, but
We'll have to look into it. I don't want to say that there is, but there has to be something.
I'm sure there is
considerably
somewhere.
close to it.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I guess the other ways that I looked into and saw the most of was like a real life rage virus, like pretty much like
rabies or
like a rabies or like the Creutzfeldt Jacob. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's basically the mad cow disease. Really, it's believed we're only one chemical away in our brain from being killers anyway, and serotonin is what keeps us grounded. But that's another thing that I read. But
Wow.
another way we got brain parasites, like different bugs that can go, through your ear or through bloodstream or something in order to control your brain. Neurotoxins, which would be like poisoning the brain in order to numb it or stifle it in certain ways so that you're not able to fully function. And the last one would be neurogenesis, which is pretty much reviving dead brain cell tissue that a lot of stem cell research has been going towards researching this.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So I know you had mentioned like something like a flu type scenario. Dalton had said that he had looked into something similar. It was some form of flu-like virus. So if you want to go ahead and go on that.
Yeah. It's actually a rabies flu hybrid. That it's believed that it wouldn't reanimate dead bodies, of course, but it could cause people to act like zombies and go into a rage. Just like rabies pretty much already does, you know what I mean?
Dude, rabies is crazy as fuck. Have you
Rabies
seen
is a crazy ass
I've seen like
virus.
videos of like a dude that's got rabies and they like try to give him water because like one of the side effects of rabies is trying to stay away from water, like being like it's fucking weird, dude. So like there's videos of like people who are infected with rabies and they're trying like at a hospital to give them water like they'll turn their face away and like get real agitated and irritated.
See, man,
Yeah,
that
dude.
shit's just
That's a weird virus, bro.
That's not
it's
good.
something else,
It's
man.
weird. Think about
Something
it.
else.
If we were like a mad scientist, we could fucking like manipulate the rabies virus and like create zombies, like legitimately, probably
Yeah.
in a sense. They just die out too quick.
Right. That was what it sort of touched on. It said that the flu hybrid may allow the rabies virus to live on longer in the bodies. So
Okay, because it's not really strictly rabies.
Right.
That's crazy, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I got bit like 2 weeks ago when I was working out in the country.
Yeah.
My mom was freaking out about rabies. She's like, "You sure they got their shots?" I'm like, I wasn't worried, dude. I don't know why, but she was tripping the fuck out. She's like, "You need to find out. You need to ask them."
Yeah, man.
They had their shots, but I
Well,
don't
shit,
know.
though.
What if you were the start of that?
Right, dude. What if I'm fucking patient zero, dude? That'd be fucking nuts. It takes.
That'd be
I
insane.
mean, don't talk about it. It takes what, like 2-3 weeks before the
Yeah.
side effects of rabies fully
Yeah.
kick in.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So
Start
hopefully-
foaming at the
So
mouth
how long
and
ago was
shit,
this
trying to
again
come
that
out
this
the
happened?
brain.
It should be happening this weekend. Yeah, so dude, y'all be careful, man.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
might have to sleep in the Harry Potter closet tonight. All right, man. So kind of on a like weird ways, like besides I guess like in the realm of like fictional. Actually, no, it's not even fictional. I don't even know why I keep on saying fictional, dude, because it's an actual virus. And I think the reason why I keep on saying it's fictional is because I got it from a video game I was playing, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And basically, what it is, it's like a fungi, and what it does is it's on like the base floor of a forest. It drops its spores on a single ant, and then that ant ventures off into like a higher ground. And then on the way up on this journey, it starts to get eaten up by the spore, the fungi, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then it eventually dies, but it dies on a higher ground than where it started. And the purpose of that is so that it can rain its spores a little bit, higher radius instead of its little zone to infect more ants. And we're talking about this earlier, me and Dalton, if you think about it. One ant gets infected, and then let's say 10 ants get infected. Damn, you know what, man? We do not have anything for an ashtray, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me look in the closet. Keep going, dog.
Yeah. So so think about it, man. Let's say one ant gets infected and he gets 10. Those 10 ants are gonna go 10 separate ways to the
Right.
same level and infect another 10. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
that's
right.
a quick way to like.
It's a continuous
Yeah.
cycle, man.
That's cool. So yeah, man, that's a crazy ass way to look at it, man. That this little fungi thing just like pops out the head of an ant, and I showed Dalton a picture.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to put links in the YouTube description and also our Facebook, Instagram. By the way, y'all motherfuckers need to go check them out. This is
Yeah,
actually our
yeah.
first time that we've actually advertised them on the podcast.
True.
We're trying to set a tone and some structure here.
Yeah, go check us out. Instagram at couch_fly, and pretty sure on Facebook it's just Couchfly.
Just Couchfly, one word, I believe.
Just Couchfly, one word.
One
So,
word, yeah.
Yeah, go check us out. If you're listening to this right now, go and follow. And
We
keep
post
updated.
very interesting things, current technology advancements, motivational things, something that I think you wouldn't mind looking at, especially if you got nothing else to do and want to get some
Yeah,
information.
For sure. Food for the mind.
So yeah, man, I thought it was very crazy that this video game that I was playing was also based off of an actual potential virus outbreak or whatever the hell it is.
It would have to be some sort of like I said with my virus, it would have to be some sort of hybrid or even genetically modified virus or spores, I would assume.
Okay, see, now this is a question that I've always asked y'all, and since the beginning of really any of our conversation. Y'all really think somebody's out there trying to create a zombie virus?
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's already created.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had one of my wife's friends tell me about some kind of warfare they were creating, but she never sent me anything on it, so I didn't really want to mention it too much because I didn't have any idea on it. But I mean, I know there's a lot of different ways that people do certain things that are zombie-like now
okay,
already.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is okay. Now, when I say that, in y'all's eyes, when I'm saying zombie, do y'all, in y'all's, like I said, y'all's eyes, do y'all see it as someone who's dead and brought back to life enrage, or somebody that has been infected, has not dead but has been infected with the. Do you get what I'm saying?
Personally, I've always just seen it as a virus.
As a virus.
Yeah.
I see those things like almost one and the same. Like you almost have like no soul, no.
So just an altered state where aggression.
You're
and
not
violence.
you anymore.
Okay, so I can agree with that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm just trying to figure that out. That way, when we get further into the discussion, we kind of get a feel. Because I think we should try to. We'll save it for the end. We've got a final plan that we're gonna try to get to.
Yeah, because if you think about it, all of the kind of zombie you are probably is how you become a zombie. So if it's nanites, you're probably going to become more of the just lose yourself and you lose your life. You're a living being, but you don't
More
have
like
a
a
mind.
slave. Yeah.
Yeah. And some of these are more like kill you and take over your brain afterwards. You know, like a neurotoxin. It kills the brain from the outside to like just the cortex burns your human parts and makes it to where you can only do like the most like mediocre of tasks.
Well, see, dude, I've heard a long time ago. I don't know where the fuck I heard this, but I've heard that some like African witch doctors or Haitian witch doctors, they would actually dose their victims with like large doses of acids to fry the brain, so they become like zombie-like slaves.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how. I don't remember where the hell I heard this at from, but I'm pretty sure that it's legit.
Damn.
I have a story of it actually.
Yeah.
There's this guy that is a Haitian man. He was poisoned with where did I put it down here? Yeah. He was poisoned with pufferfish poison, and it killed his brain off, and he was revived, quote unquote, or like he was brought back with deuterostramonium or other chemicals that are alkaloids, some kind of synthetic thing to bring him back. And this man was pronounced dead by 2 different doctors, and 18 years later they found him wandering the Haitian village, like not able to speak, just like walking, not able to do anything else. So I mean, this is stuff that actually does take place, just not around us.
What if he just died and he came back after losing too much brain to the head?
Man, that'd be crazy. His name was Clairvius Narcisse. And
I heard about that story. Yeah.
I was like, wow, man. I'm glad I don't live in Haiti. There's a lot of voodoo and stuff out there.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
I actually had a story with the Haitian voodoo thing going on too. Apparently, there were 3 other cases as well.
Of people being confirmed dead and then being like seen years later or something.
I'm not exactly sure who confirmed this. I saw this on a few different sites, so don't quote me on this. But apparently, they were all 3 family members, and all 3 of them were seen walking around their villages doing, like he said, mindless shit. But they were all seen at events that they would have been going to. So, like, one dude was pronounced dead for, like, 3 years, and then 3 years later, they one of his family members saw him at a cockfight or something.
He probably just had a gambling
Oh, that's
debt.
old Henry. That's old Henry. Cockfighting bastard.
Yeah, he was just trying to get away from gambling debt, bro.
Yeah.
That's totally an event Henry would have been at.
All right, what that was one of them, right? Correct?
That was one of them. The other 2 were just, one of them was seen walking around the village, just... in one of the spots that she usually would have been at, and the other one was doing some other shit that, some other sort of event that they caught her at, but they were all like mindless, and none of them were the people that they knew. They were all just mindless, almost limp. They said they could walk and they could like hold themselves, but they were like limp, and their bodies sort of.
What was old Henry doing at the cockfight if he's not very useful? That's why I just get questioned. I'm very maybe they owed him money, so they act like special.
Mary again and had to just go act dumb.
Yeah. Like,
Just go
I
limp.
don't know. But then again, like Garrett was saying, like they can kill the brain with pufferfish or whatever other chemical. And think about it, dude. You could just have like slaves for sex trafficking or human organs or anything.
Well, they were saying they had them actually working the sugar plantations out there. They had the other people zombified working the sugar plantations out in Haiti.
We'll
That's
see. In
crazy.
that case,
Right?
These people could have been doing like some old voodoo lady's gambling debts, or
Yeah.
like doing her gambling for her.
But it's also a way that they're not gonna run away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kill the
man.
line.
Bizarre world, dude. There's some other shit
Bizarre.
that goes on that we're so, I'm not gonna say oblivious to, because we do talk about it and we do hear about it if you look for it, but kind of goes hidden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of shadowed. Never really hear about it much.
Definitely.
So since we're talking about zombies today, man, I'm a huge fucking Walking Dead. Anyone else?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to catch the last season because
Okay.
I got behind, but I'm only one season behind, and I'm all caught up on Fear the Walking Dead. So
Good.
I think
It's
I
real
watched
good.
the first 2-3 seasons and just fell out of it, dude.
Yeah. It's
Whenever
good,
it
it's
switched over
good.
to someone else's story, the beginning of, I don't know which season it was, but the beginning of one season that switched over to some other group's story, and that's when I lost it.
It's good. Like season 1, 2 are good. Then it starts to like fall off. The last 2 seasons, it's been just action packed, man. Just fucking
Yeah.
killing, betrayal, killing. Now, and I don't mean like someone betraying, like just people being stupid, questioning authority. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, my favorite
Yeah.
season was when they had like that sanctuary place, and they were luring these people in, and they were like killing them like the slaughterhouses. And
okay,
they're eating
dog. So
them,
check
like,
it out, man.
it's crazy.
Like they were told to come to this location for like shelter.
They all got split up. And all ended up being
So
there.
they go to the place. It's a trap, man. Turns out they, I want to say they're either cannibals, or they're just killing people, and taking their shit. But I kind of want to say they're cannibals.
No, they're cannibals. They were feeding people.
Yeah.
They were feeding. Like
Yeah.
when you walked up, they gave you a plate of meat and shit, and there was no like animals around.
Oh wait,
It
was
all
that
people.
there was the weird ass dude? He's got an eye patch.
No. That was
No,
like 2
no.
seasons or a
Okay,
season
okay,
before,
okay.
yeah. So they go there, man, and fuck, I'm stoned. What did you say about that place?
Man, that place was crazy. They ended up like originally it was like a sanctuary for anyone to come, but then I guess like some bad people came through and they like ended up like raping everyone.
raping
and
it. So
murdering a
then
lot
the
of
people there like swapped. They
That-
realized they had to be savage as
and
fuck
they
to
formed
get
like
by.
a cult. They had like this crazy
Yeah.
occultic type room where they all wrote their name, and if your name was not in that room, like on a star, then
Yeah.
they killed you and ate you. Like they trusted. It said like trust
Damn.
no one, kill
Yeah.
everyone on the
Yeah,
walls
it
and
was
shit.
crazy.
It was
dude.
pretty
Yeah.
wild. It was all lit. It was all
Yeah.
black with like red writing and lit with fucking candles and shit. And they like had them all lined up, and like just like a slaughterhouse had them like over a bathtub.
We were trying
And
to
they were just hitting them over the head with a bat, and it's.
we don't need to get into all of it. But
yeah, my
it
bad.
was good. It was a good, man. That's when it started kind of picking up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that shit sounds fucking crazy.
Yeah, we need to check it out, dude. They got pretty
Yeah.
much all the seasons on Netflix, and then we can use Couch Dinner.
Yeah,
Check
yeah,
it out, dude.
fuck yeah.
We can skip. Let's say we can skip a good chunk of it because it gets stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, the church. Basically, dude, what I want to get at, I remember now, is they were about to get slaughtered. And Rick told the dude who's going to slaughter him that there's a bag out there with a like a red machete handle. And he's like, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to kill you. And the dude's like, dude, Rick is tied up and like they're just killing motherfuckers like
he's,
you said.
he's almost in line.
Yeah, he's like next, and
Yeah.
like he's like, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna fucking kill you. Well, that's what happens. And motherfucker do some crazy events. He gets out. They lead him to a church, and guess who's there? Fucking old Rick with the machete, dude, just ready to hack and slack, dude.
What
Chop
the
that motherfucker to
fuck?
bits in church. Yeah,
Yeah, and
dude.
then after
What
that,
the
he
fuck?
went a little wild though. He started
Yeah,
like
he got real savage, bro.
he went to like
He
a
got
nice
real
people
savage.
place and was like, if these people don't let us do what we want, we're just gonna fucking take them
and
out.
that-
and shit
that's
like
what's
that.
kind of interesting, man, because you kind of see
The characters evolve.
to a bad guy in a sense, man. But it's like, is he a bad guy because he's kind of you're gonna do whatever you want for your family, for your friends.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to do, man. He's got a
Yeah.
good amount of people he's trying to protect, but at the same time, you got to be sad because it got into a point where like things are starting to like run low. Like there's like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
cities and shit. So like they kind
And
of
they don't allow guns and shit. Like you're not allowed to hold guns around there. And he was not cool with that shit. He was like, man, everybody has that protection.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they were
we'll check it
sneaking
out, dude.
guns, all kinds of shit.
So since we're talking about like TV shows, we'll go to movies.
Dude, what? All right, my favorite fucking zombie movie would have to be I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good one.
Definitely I Am Legend. I love the fuck out of Will Smith's acting. First of all.
Yeah, I asked him earlier, like, dude, why do you like that movie? Will Smith. That's all he said, just Will Smith.
Motherfucker's got spectacular acting skills. And besides that, it's just a good storyline, dude. Like, they really get you attached to the character that you're following, and like even his dog, you know what I mean? You get
Yeah,
real
that shit's
attached
sad,
to
dude.
the
That
dog.
shit's sad as fuck.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy how the zombies, like, learned. They evolved.
Yeah,
and they learned from his fucking trap and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They almost weren't zombies. Like, I wrote it down, and I
Yeah.
was like, should I write this down? Does this actually qualify?
Yeah, because it was a virus, wasn't
I
it?
Yeah.
believe they were. Yeah, they were.
So it was more like
a virus.
the neuro ones, the ones with the brain
Yeah, it was a
altering.
brain-
right,
yeah,
right.
not like
'Cause they
a
were
death
kind
one.
of there, but
Yeah.
not really.
Exactly.
Were they eating people?
Or
or was
Or
it
are they
you
just
just-
killing them?
They were just
like,
killing.
Or would you? I thought if you got,
They were eating. I believe they were eating animals and shit. Still,
I thought if you got bit, you got infected. How did that work?
you did. Yeah.
Okay.
I
was like
think
scratch,
didn't
bite.
know. I thought it
actually
was
an airborne
airborne.
infection.
Yeah, and he was
And
just
he was the only
immune.
one that
That's
was immune.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I remember even like y'all were saying that.
Well, there's other people that weren't immune though. Remember?
Well, yeah, he ends up
Yeah,
finding that
yeah,
girl
yeah.
stuff, but he was the known immune one. Like, remember they had like the Time magazine, like, can they make a cure of his blood? Is he the answer? Is he
Yeah,
the savior? And all
right,
kinds
right.
of shit.
Right.
And then it has like flashbacks to like trying to get out the city with his
Yeah,
family. I mean, yeah, it was a
fucking
great
movie.
movie, man.
Yeah, it was.
that is. What was the ending? Y'all remember?
Yeah, he ends up blowing himself up with the cure and the lady and her daughter in the safe.
Wait, no. I thought he gave away the cure to the lady and daughter.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
They're safe.
Okay. So
They
they
He
were-
blows
oh,
himself up.
Okay.
Yeah, and he blew himself up.
I'll let you
That
know.
wasn't the. I read that wasn't the original scripted
Well,
ending.
The other one is where they
I don't
just
think it was. Yeah.
the aliens, the zombies or whatever. They like see that it's his love or what the fuck ever, and he takes the other infected and they leaves.
Yeah, that zombie still.
Yeah.
The zombie like leader still loved that. The other zombie that he took. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he saw that they were conscious beings. And
Right.
like,
Right.
yeah, I read that one too.
Yeah, they actually had it on Facebook, posted like the
Yeah,
actual
yeah, I
saw
alternate
that.
ending. Yeah, shit looks good. What about you, Gary? Man, what's your favorite, man?
Man, I had to write Shaun of the Dead, man.
Yeah, yeah,
That's my shit, dude.
Yeah, I was hoping.
If I really feel like if a zombie outbreak just as agile as I am and as quick as I can climb trees and as dumb as zombies usually are, I just really feel like it would be closer to that movie than say a Dawn of the Dead or 28 Days Later, which
yeah.
are also on my list. I like those movies.
The,
as
the
well.
28 Days is another good one.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite scene from Shaun of the Dead is when they're in the bar and they start playing Queen.
Yes,
and they're killing all the zombies.
Like with the pool sticks to the
Yes,
beat.
dude,
and
to the
shit,
beat.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, good fucking movie.
Throwing darts at his
Motherfuckers thought
head.
that was a fucking prop gun the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he always
Nah,
had
he
a
said
good
it was
yeah,
real.
yeah.
He said it was
I did
real.
not believe it.
That's hilarious.
And then
I
they
love
had
that
he had his
character,
ass
bro.
playing PlayStation with a zombie at the fucking end. And
At the
shit.
end of it,
yeah.
Dude, I thought it was funny that
Yeah.
he did that joke even when he was dying. He's like, Sean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What? And he said, oh, man, come
yeah.
on. You know, it's fucking fart, dude. That shit was good, man. Good movie.
Man,
Yeah, that
that
was a good ass movie.
I was all about that movie, man. I was trying to show all my friends every time they come over, like, oh, y'all want to watch a movie? Y'all want to watch this one? I know y'all ain't seen it. Don't even lie. Like, it wasn't
Dude, that
well
was, like, one of
known.
the first. I want to say one of the first like famous British comedies over here.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it
like
was.
whenever
Besides,
I
like,
guess
Monty
we were like
Python,
in
yeah,
middle
yeah,
school
Monty
when
Python.
that came out, and I guess not a lot of people around here. If it wasn't in theaters, it was like the time when like You Got Served and shit was coming out, and everybody was gay as fuck. You know, so-
No, yeah, dude, that's a
everybody's
good movie.
wearing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking shirts with Bugs Bunny with a gold grill and money and like do rags and shit. You know, tall tee versions of that. It was
God, I
that
hated
time.
Those days,
Shit was
dude.
crazy, man. What a
Yeah,
time.
it was
What a
those
time.
times.
Nothing's changed,
Hated
really. It's
those
just
days.
as fucking stupid.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Hey, I had me one or two. I probably had like Vegeta all G'd up or some shit.
Oh no, man, I had none of those shirts.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I did have a couple baggy pairs of Dickies.
Jinko jeans.
Jinko.
Yeah. I wore some goddamn dude. What did I wear? I think I've always worn Vans, but I did have a couple pairs of J's. I knew I had a couple pairs of Nikes and shit. Dude, back in the day, I kind of had a whack sense of style, man.
I don't know. Mine was kind of like Walmart Kohl's. I didn't really have a choice. I made it work though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's you that makes it close.
I remember wearing. I remember
Straight
wearing.
up, dude.
I remember I
I'm
had the Fat
serious,
Farms. I had it all going on. You know.
It's all how you feel. It's all in the inner love.
It's true.
Damn, dude, my favorite zombie movie. Fucking Garrett, man. I would have to agree with Garrett on Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead or either I want to say the first or second Resident Evil. After that, they got too fucking cheesy.
And like weird.
What about Silent Hill?
Nah.
I didn't like that shit
it
at all.
Yeah.
Never liked it?
Nah, they weren't
The
really,
movie?
They weren't good. Nah. It wasn't done right.
It didn't make any fucking sense. Like,
God damn it, Don. You and your zombie.
Dude,
that's not even a zombie movie. That's just like.
I'm just not.
I guess
on
the nurses
gore.
kind of.
Yeah, it's not even a zombie movie, Don.
Yeah.
It's not on the whole gore, like scary movie scene. So like,
Now,
the ones that I've
if we were
seen,
talking
you
a
know what
scary
I mean?
movie,
That's-
I'd be going way off on the wall. I'd be
should
talking
do
about
it. We
Freddy
should do a scary
Krueger, all
movie.
kinds of shit.
A scary
Yeah.
movie.
I'm a Freddy Krueger buff.
Scary movie.
Okay.
Hell
style.
yeah, I'm down with that one.
Yeah, we'll work on that one too. Shaun of the Dead. Okay, so then we've got our favorite movies. What are some other like notable movies that we could mention?
Man, the 28 days and 28 weeks later,
Those are
like the
good.
combo.
Those
The-
are real good. I don't
those-
like those zombies.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, those are the scary zombies. Those are the ones where it's like, whoa, if those are the zombies, I don't want it to happen.
We'll get
yeah.
into it next.
They were almost like vampires, weren't they?
No.
Like,
We'll get
motherfuckers
into it. We'll get into
And
it.
then like Dawn of the Dead too.
Dawn of the
That
Dead's a
was
good
pretty
one.
good, and it was the same type of zombies, you know, to a degree.
Day
They
of
were
the Dead.
running and shit.
Which is the one where they like that black zombie leads them.
That's like Land of the Dead
Land
or
of the
so.
Dead. That's a good
Yeah,
one. That's a good one.
yeah, with John Leguizamo, man, love that guy,
He's a
man.
trip, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
I went and saw DayZ, but it kind of sucked.
No,
Like,
you talking about
World War Z sucked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Daisy's
yeah,
the game I play.
Daisy.
Yeah, my bad.
I thought he was like trying to say Jay Z, but he just messed up.
Dude, it was cool, man. I just didn't like the zombies.
Have y'all seen The Colony?
Nah.
It stars Lawrence Fishburne and a couple other people, and it would never hit theaters. I think it's on like Netflix and shit. It was pretty good. It's a zombie-esque movie. It's kind of like post-apocalyptic, and they don't even know that there is zombies, and they like find a stress beacon of some other people, and they didn't even know the people were alive. When they get there, like these people are getting eaten by these mutated people. It's pretty fucking sick, man. You gotta check it out.
So yeah, man, like I was saying, dude, with Daisy, god damn it, Dalton.
Daisy.
World War Z. I just like the zombies, man.
Yeah.
Like the way they were able to like climb up one another, to, like go over the fucking wall and shit.
It looks so cheesy with
I
the
didn't really
CGI
care.
and
No,
shit.
I don't give a
didn't
fuck
really
about
care for
that.
The whole fucking movie.
I didn't really care about that. It was just the fucking idea behind it. I don't know, man. I just feel like zombies are supposed to be a little bit less agile. Yeah, the motherfuckers were like a wave of zombies, dude.
I feel like they just
Ridiculous.
put Brad Pitt in a movie and they just tried to make money. That's really what it was. They
Like
were-
they forgot to like make the zombies in the movie supposed to be due on Friday, and then dude's like, "Fuck, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste."
Yeah, true.
All right, so what kind of zombies do y'all like? And what I mean is like we were just talking about. Like I don't like those fast zombies from 28 Weeks Later, man. That shit is scary as fuck.
Yeah, nah, I'm not down with that shit. If the zombie's faster than me, then we're out of this. Cause I'm a fast guy. It's got to be somebody that's pretty fucking fast to be faster than me.
'Cause it
It's
seemed
got to be like
everyone
James
was
Kirkendall
dude.
fast. Cause that dude is
it seemed
fast
like
as hell.
everyone was fucking fast in 28 Weeks Later, man.
Yeah.
Dude, those things are fast. I would like the Walking Dead zombies are like the perfect ones in my opinion. You know, the way they look, and also have you noticed like through the seasons the progression, how like the
They start
bodies are more
deteriorating. Yeah.
decomposed. Yeah.
What about you, Dalton?
My preferred, I guess, favorite type of zombie. I said like Left 4 Dead style.
Wouldn't that be 28 Weeks Later, kind of almost?
Is it?
They ran at
I
you.
think they had like this. They would run at you and start hitting you. Yeah, they would.
they would run
And then they
specific.
also had different ones like that would like
Yeah.
catch you with
Yeah,
their
yeah,
tongue.
yeah.
And
So you
shit.
want different
Like,
zombies too,
Well,
Dalton?
definitely
God damn
different
it!
zombies, yeah.
What the fuck
But,
is wrong with
That's
you?
like Resident Evil, where they got like the
God.
tyrant, like the
Well,
big thing with the
yeah.
big 5 spikes and shit.
You're scary, Dalton.
All right,
I don't
dude,
like
well,
gore, but I want to get the
specifically,
scariest
like-
fucking zombies.
Well, dude, I like them because it was just like they have a slow reaction time, but they can still run. You know what I mean? But I don't want them to be fucking, like y'all said, faster than me, because that's not fucking
Yeah.
possible. That's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
That
So
would-
you like them
oh,
where they're
hell
like
no.
kind of like in a transit state,
Right,
and
right.
you can get by them if
You
you're
can
like
sneak
sneaky.
by them if you're
but
sneaking, but
if they'll start like coming
yeah,
like
if they
somewhat
notice
fast.
you, if they fucking do happen to like see you, then they're fucking chopping at you.
So
And
do you
also,
want them to
I
be
like
able to
the
have
idea-
those powers, like where they can catch you with their tongue and reel you in and
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you
another
up,
thing,
or,
yeah.
like,
do,
or like
like-
jump like 30 feet with long claws and shit?
See, I
like,
wasn't really going as far as that.
Okay.
Like, I
Okay.
didn't think that was very. I mean, that's not fucking realistic either.
Well,
but-
neither are zombies.
I mean, I guess it could be. It could be just like different types of mutations. It's the
That is
X-Men, the
true.
evil
I
version. You know?
suppose.
Would you
I
want
suppose.
That's scary, dude.
Fuck no.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
That's
already
scary
gonna have
as fuck.
swarms of zombies coming at me and shit. Like, nah, I'd probably go with that.
Like the guys that caught you with their tongue, they were called smokers, and I guess it's because they smoked. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
that they ended
yeah.
up mutating that way. That they had
is true.
that
Yeah.
certain
there's
type
a
of
reason
blood.
behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
What were
man.
the fucking fast ones that could
Hunters.
crawl around
Hunters.
everywhere? But why were they?
They were
Oh,
they were all they all were
yeah.
always wear a hoodie, so they're
Yeah.
probably gang members,
Yeah.
gang bangers.
I would have to go with, like I said, dude, just basic zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the fucking like dumb motherfuckers who just like moaning everywhere, but just some type of
Yeah.
intelligence. I guess what you said, there, but not all there.
Right.
I've
right.
always thought, dude, zombies should be like how fast you are in real life is how fast you are as a zombie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, since you're faster than however many, you know what I'm saying? Whoever Garrett's faster than, he can outrun. But like, let's say James Kirkendall was a zombie,
Oh shit!
he would be taking down a lot of people. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, man.
CG, that's what I think we were talking about this another time. That should also apply to like if say there was one fucking super buff dude and you just happened to bump into him as a zombie, you know, like after the apocalypse. Motherfucker's still gonna be pretty buff. Motherfucker's still gonna be bigger than you.
Well, yeah. it depends
I'm
on
not
who you
worried
ran
about
into,
size
but
as much
start-
as speed.
Muscle would start
It
to.
would deteriorate after
He'd be
a
like
while.
this
yeah.
flabby dude.
What about the fat guys?
They, I don't know. Dude.
They
I feel
probably
like-
get eaten
like
by
little
other
fat
ones.
people.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like they would be going out.
They be
they'd
getting
go out first.
cannibalized by the other zombies. They
Yeah.
can't find people probably.
Yeah.
They'd be the
They're
first
all out
people
of
to go.
flesh.
Probably. Not to be mean, but like think about it. If me and you were zombies and we get a hold of an obese dude, a bunch of other zombies like, yo, can we get some? We're like, yeah, it's cool. We got enough.
Yeah.
I guess the big thing is
Yeah.
I have to know that person's not savable. I don't want to have to make the decision to kill somebody if that person can come back from the condition they're in. That's one thing that you'd have to you'd have to make that judgment call right then and there. You know.
So, but all right, so under what circumstances, let's say your wife or your daughter or one of your family members is infected, under what circumstances do you kill them or not kill them?
If they're infected like with a disease like Walking Dead and I can see their bodies deteriorating and they're dead, I would totally do it. But if it's like a nanobot that's put in their brain that could somehow be dislodged or deactivated, then it'd be harder to make that decision.
So if you
I guess
think
you
there's
can
any
kind of
amount
see
hope-
you could, I guess, by looking at a zombified person, like if they're all bloodied and nasty and gory and like, you know, looks
Yeah.
like they just got in a fight with a bear or something, like they're probably, it's going to be a lot easier to do it at that point. But if they're just like robotic zombie, just doing what they're programmed to do and they're not like bleeding from the mouth and the eyes and shit, then it's going to be harder to do at that point, in my opinion.
All right, well, let's say that loved one is charging at you and there's no other way to stop them.
Hold
You're
on.
either going to die or you kill them.
Hold on, we gotta set up a scenario.
You
Is
gotta
there a
do
chance
it.
for a cure or no cure?
All right. I think he said it pretty well for all of us. If there's any hope for a cure, then we're all kind of gonna want to, you know, back off and fucking take our chances. But
I could tie up all my loved ones. I'm bigger than everyone in my family.
I would have to agree with him on that.
See, but the thing
My
is,
brother be
you
the
say
only
if
one that's
there's
hard.
a chance or a hope. If not, dude, you're gonna be that crazy dude who's just with a bunch of zombies in the shed like Herschel, and then people are gonna come look at you as this.
No,
crazy
but that's
fuck.
what I was saying. If they start like falling apart and you can tell that they're deteriorating, like if you brought them back, their flesh would be like dissolved and shit. Nah, I wouldn't put them through that at all.
Okay,
Right.
okay,
I
yeah,
agree with
yeah.
him on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I say you just kill him, man.
Yeah. So let's say you have a loved one charging at you. You kill him or you die. What do you do?
Kill him.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they look like the
I don't care
zombies
if
in Dawn of the Dead.
zombie or
and
not.
stuff.
Someone's charging me with trying to ill intent. Sage could charge me full belly and all. I'm punching her right in that belly, bro. She might kill me, but I'm taking something with me. That's so fucked up.
I'd kill him.
Nah, Brazilian
Yeah,
Jiu-Jitsu
Joe.
makes it pretty easy to like keep people's mouths away from you and stuff. So I feel
Garrett's
like
gonna be wrangling all these
I
zombies.
feel like I could.
He's
I
gonna
feel like
have a
I could take
business.
people
The
down.
zombie
I just need to
wrangler.
have like handcuffs or rope and shit on me. I feel like I could do this.
Jiu-jitsu removal.
Hell yeah!
The zombie cowboy around here.
I'll be wrangling them up.
All right, man. So we got a pretty good idea of our zombies that we like, our movies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh,
So-
dude, I want to give a shout out to the show The Strain. It's coming on with the 3rd season soon.
Yeah.
It's kind of zombie related. It's like a
Like
vampirism,
vampires, though. Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's a one vampire that treats like every person he affects like a hive-minded army he controls, you know. So they're basically zombies in that sense. They're not themselves anymore, and they like literally change. They lose all their hair, their genitals fall off or like grow shut. Like they become like literally just an agent of this one
That's
being.
crazy.
Yeah, it's legit, dude. It's fucking sick, man.
All right, so we're gonna go with plan. Dalton, let's say tomorrow you wake up, zombie outbreak. What you got?
Okay, man. Assuming we all start off in our home, you know, just hear like some shit popping off.
That's
and all
true.
Of a sudden it's
Everyone
like,
starts with a pistol, and any weapons that you may have, just a pistol's by default. So
okay,
if you got
pistols
extra
by
weapons,
default,
yeah.
we're hanging out at the house and shit just pops off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, if y'all are home, then I'm gonna grab y'all, and you know we're fucking heading out somewhere. But first of all, I get any guns, which I have a pistol. So if I start off with that pistol,
two
then
pistols.
It's two
Yeah.
pistols. So
What about dogs, man?
definitely grabbing the dogs.
Yeah.
Definitely grabbing all the dogs. I think we'd have to pile into 2 cars, or maybe just fucking fit us all into one. But
Dude, that'd be a hassle.
it'd be a hassle. So
It'd
I'm
have to be
thinking,
2 cars.
I'm thinking we take 2 cars, and I would head out on the back roads, like on the fucking backest of back roads.
So what would you suggest? I think the best thing would be a car with all the dogs. Oh yeah, we could. We do live next to
We're
a
gonna
marine.
just like
That's
steal somebody's
bonus
truck.
points.
That's true.
That's
That's
bonus
true.
points.
Okay, well that's not exactly
Uh,
the easiest thing to do. What if he's already a big ass zombie and like the keys are in his
Yeah, it
house
does
and
depend.
shit? You know,
It does
like-
depend. We'll take his
Uh,
truck. Take his
Yeah, we
truck.
take his truck.
All right.
Yeah.
But that was also like I was gonna say.
Oh,
part
one
of my
thing you
plan
should
was-
ask about
Let him
is
finish, let him
ammo,
finish.
real quick. What about
Yes.
ammo though?
Well, that was I was gonna get to that too.
Okay.
Part of my plan, as far as getting out of town, was going to be to wrangle up any fucking guns, any survivors that would want to come along with us. Like let's say if we do know that shit's popping off right next door, then go over there and see what the fuck's going on and see if we can get that motherfucker's truck, because that would be tight. Dude's got a big ass truck.
I think. Go on.
But anyways, once I think I've got enough ammo, enough people, and I've got everything that I need rounded up, I'm heading out on the back roads. I'm going towards Midland, and from Midland I would try to hopefully meet up with my family. And I know I've also got a bunch of guns stashed away, or not stashed away, but I've got guns in a safe over there, so plenty of ammo and guns and shit over there.
Yeah.
I would just have to, from there, try to meet up with whoever I could, establish like a little group of my own, and fucking pile up on food and hopefully head out to the back country. I would just want to be somewhere constantly basically on the back roads. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to stay in one place because I feel like you get fucked that way unless you have a really solid defense.
Yeah.
So I would want to keep traveling on hella back roads, like where hardly anybody would ever be.
Any specific destination or?
Dude, I think I would head up north somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would head north toward like the Rockies or somewhere where I know there's like, let's say, a established military base or something, or like a missile silo.
Or would you want to go to a military base? Protection or supplies or?
Both.
Are you just gonna look around until you find one? That doesn't. I don't think that's exactly easy to do. You know.
Well, no, definitely, but that's what I'm saying is like basically stay on back roads and try to stay out of sight of any big swarms of zombies until I could find a place that I feel like I could bunker down
Bunker
and
down
fucking
that.
set up a solid
Yeah.
defense.
Especially
have
out
a
there,
solid
you're
food
not
supply.
gonna have to worry about anyone on those back roads.
Right. Especially
Populations
around
are
here
low.
in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm thinking once it gets up, like, since I say I'm going north, once it gets up to, like, above the Texas state line, it starts getting more, cities are more clumped together, and there's a lot less room between these big cities and
Yeah.
shit. So,
All right, Garrett, what do you got, man?
I just had the question first. How much ammo are we starting out with?
It's what you got, man.
Just like what one clip and whatever's in your
Whatever you got. Yeah.
pistol or
Yeah.
whatever. All right. Well, I got a little more than that at the house already, so I guess I would just grab that and get my kids and my wife. Animals got to go though.
Yeah.
Like they give away a location, all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
Especially with
that's
y'all's
true.
yapping dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Very true.
I would kill my animals so that they wouldn't get eaten and have to have a painful death. You know what I
Straight
mean?
savage.
I would think it was doing the merciful thing. You know what I'm saying? That would be my look on it. And then,
Well, yeah, we haven't even established
That's
if
crazy, man.
zombies are attracted to animals because
but I'm thinking they're attracted to sound,
that's true. Yeah,
and
I
That-
couldn't, man.
I would have to like
that'd be good protection.
I've
I
talked
think
about
so,
this
yeah.
like kind of scenario with the government with my parents and my grandparents before, so we've talked about this kind of thing about the dogs having to go because they'd give away our location and kind of that kind of shit. But we have a travel trailer, an RV, so I would just get in that and drive out to like East Texas somewhere, like the cartel's graveyard. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of absolutely nothing and no one. Nothing's gonna happen to you out there. And probably have to travel until we find some kind of suitable source of food to grow, and have some kind of water source. We'd have to be close to like some kind of river because there's all kinds of little lakes and rivers around there. We just have to find somewhere. My RV has a gas generator for electricity as well, so we could have things on and going and happening. It's big enough for us, but it would suck. But I guess I would just be traveling and trying to find like-minded individuals. Like before I even left, I guess I should have said this. As I would try to contact the people around me. Like I would love to contact my mom, but she's in New Mexico. I don't see myself being able to go get to her and surviving and my children surviving and everything else. But coming to Pflugerville to meet y'all, that's something that's totally feasible. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would try to meet up with my friends and the people that are near me and try to have some kind of group of situation
Right,
going on.
right.
To where we could find someone that could either develop a cure or a vaccine to where we couldn't be infected, but we'd still have to worry about getting killed by them. And I guess just reinforce and build a city, start from new. That's really the only plan I got.
Me and Sage talked about this a long time ago. One plan would just be, of course, the typical like get your family, get your brother, your sister, go to like the best. Sage has got her father has a pretty good chunk plot of land in like a little neighborhood that's surrounded by like a huge brick wall, like massively huge brick wall. Yeah, dude, you're not getting over that shit. Yeah, you're not getting over it. What's cool, man, is that he's got like a lot of trucks, a lot of vehicles, a lot of pipe, a lot of metal. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the guns and ammo, trying to go silent assassin shit.
Hell yeah.
So that's a nice little thing, but we decided to take a step further one night. Bored as fuck, sitting in bed. Dude, we would take over one of the buildings here, man. 4th floor.
Yeah?
Yeah, clear the building out, barricade it, first floor, barricade it like a motherfucker, bring survivors over, layer it off, 2nd, 3rd floor, plant vegetation, water collection on the 4th floor, keep the dogs up on the 4th floor so there'd be no trouble with the barking or the noise. And then just think about it, dude. In each building, there's let's say start on the 2nd floor. There's 2, 4, 6, 8
Rooms.
rooms.
Yeah.
You got 3 floors of that. So you'd be able to house 8, 16, 24 people. People double up. Get yourself a nice little community. Have people guarding.
We could
the
easily
base
take
floor.
over the whole complex, not just
Exactly.
one building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the scenario, we could just start with this
Yeah.
motherfucker and just start.
Yeah.
And that's another good thing about being in this apartment complex, bro. Is we're already gated in.
Mm-hmm.
It would just take a lot of barricading. And that's a cool thing actually about being in a community like an apartment, bro, is because some people probably would turn. Some people probably have to get killed, but I'm pretty sure that Marine, if he's alive, like McKay could be the
Fuck
first
yeah,
motherfucker
dude.
infected. But if he's alive, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind clearing house of the zombies.
Oh hell no.
And setting up a barricade, calling up some of his buddies.
Hey, everybody's
yeah.
got to earn their meals. Everybody's got to pitch in. They got
That's
to do
true,
some
yeah.
kind of work to make the community
Um,
continue to
right,
drive on.
right.
I agree.
So I think that'd be it, man. If not, it'd probably be like Dawn traveling up north, trying to find some type of fortress, some type of establishment. And there's a
Right.
lot of people that I would like to get, man. Just
Yeah,
because I
man.
know they could be savages, and I could trust
Right.
y'all. I don't have to worry
Exactly.
about, can I trust Dawn from
Dude,
like
we
not
could,
running
like-
off? Like, it should be a good pack, from the group of people that we
Exactly.
know.
If my RV is
Exactly.
stainless steel, we could just rip all the shit out of it and modify that hoe into like a monster roller.
Yeah.
Just smash through
Get some little
hordes of
holes
them
out for the fucking
motherfuckers.
pistols
Yeah.
and machete.
And
Yeah.
have like a little wedge on the front so you can just drive straight through them motherfuckers.
Dude,
you
we,
know,
we
like-
have a
could
plan.
cut out big ass
it's stainless steel. It weighs 2 tons, bro.
Yeah.
It's a beast. So
Cut out big ass windows and hang maces out the fucking
Yeah.
window.
hell yeah.
See, that's what it is, man. People
That's
don't
how we'll get
discuss
everyone.
their plans, and now we have plans in case
Yeah.
shit ever pops off. We know what the fuck we're gonna
We need
do.
to get like walkie talkies
Yeah.
or some shit.
Right,
And not
get 3 walkie-talkies.
And we're not rely on cell phone reception, because
Yeah.
that's one of the first things
That
they're gonna
is probably
take
one of the
away.
first things that we'll take out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They can internet, television, any way you can, any way you're used to communicating.
That's shitty, dude.
Yep.
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 And that's the only way. Like a lot of people are growing up with.
But I've thought about it this way, dude. That means here's a big part of my plan, or I mean, this is honestly a minor part of my plan, but it has a lot to do with like the overall fucking survival. But I think a big part of it would have to do with we'd have to go to the fucking library or local bookstore or wherever we could get our hands on like actual content that we can survive off
like,
of.
would
you
it
know
be
what I
like
mean?
growing agriculture,
rather than
even like
Google,
economic, like things like how to build shit. Yeah, that it would
Because
be
what
very
we're
important.
usually going to use Google is going to be fucking gone.
I would
We
want
think
to be in
about it
charge
now
of the
and it's like,
militia.
oh well, I would.
I'll
know
get
how
all
to
the
do this, or,
military
oh,
stuff
well, I
going
don't
on.
know how to do that.
Yeah, because I don't know how to put
really-
a fucking satellite
Yeah, dude.
in space.
Really,
so-
the other
no.
day, well, the other day, dude, I was thinking about it. I had to Google how to fucking bake a potato in the goddamn microwave.
Yeah.
Like what makes me think I'm gonna be able to start my
I
own
told you
fucking
how to do
giant
it.
crops?
I told
like,
you don't. I need no fucking book, bro.
I'm just all I'm saying is
Told you
we
what-
have to Google the most basic shit every day. So
I did, motherfucker.
That's the millennial in you, dog.
I told you it would suck too, dude. It was probably still good, but
It was still good.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try it.
Man.
Baked potato.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
no, I would want to be in charge of like going and taking out areas. Like that would be my thing.
Yeah,
I would wanna
we
be
would have to we would have
involved
to-
in the action.
Okay, so
man.
real quick before we venture out of here, what would you want to be a scavenger? Would you want to be a community leader? A cook?
Yeah.
Like, what are we trying to do, man?
I would want to be either like a community leader
And a
or at least
scavenger.
like in a. I wouldn't want to be a sole leader. I'd want to be part of like a committee,
Right,
where
right.
we make decisions, where there's like 8 of us and
I would,
like we
yeah,
put it
I
up to
would
vote.
think if we went through with your idea, Eric, and took over like this complex, it would be a committee of like, us 3 and whoever else.
I feel like
we could
people
bring
wouldn't
in that we
trust
could
us in a
actually
committee,
trust.
dude. Like we would really because
They
we're
would
young.
have to, or else we'd fucking.
Well, I mean,
I would savagely take
I'd
over.
savage-
Bro. Savagely
That's what
take
I'm
over.
I feel
saying,
like we
man.
would have all the resources and weapons. They wouldn't really like. It sounds fucked up. They wouldn't have a choice, but I feel like we would be put in that position because we are trustworthy people and because we would not, hurt people that didn't deserve it. If someone comes at you and tries to take over, then yes, of course, then they're gonna need to be put
feel like people
down,
would be
taken
scared.
out.
Also, I think
Looking
if
for a leader or
I
some
think-
type of direction.
Well,
Yeah.
I think a lot of times if they see like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they see a fucking solid group of guys and like friends like us that already have like a fucking built, bond, and like we obviously show that we're sort of not dominant. But
We got a
like,
plan. We got a
know what we're
podcast.
doing.
Go
Yeah,
subscribe.
like, we know what the fuck
Yeah.
we're doing. Like,
If
we've
you want to
got a
join our plan,
like. As
Yeah.
long as we've got that plan and like that. You know.
And with this committee, it's not like every meeting would be behind closed doors. We would have we'd go out and we'd sit and we'd talk with everyone and see where everyone stands and what the different issues is with the people, and then
That'd be
we
a
could
lot of
kind
people, dude. Then it becomes into politics. We ain't got no time for politics.
Well,
That's
that's what happens when you're gonna like create you're gonna pretty much restart humanity, you know.
No, dude, I think it's just simple. Well, at that point, dude, it's just it's very simple at that point. It's either kill or be killed, scavenge or don't scavenge, eat or don't eat. What are you gonna do?
So
You know
what
I'm saying?
happens if you let somebody in and somebody kills Dalton, but you have no idea who?
I don't think I would let
what would you
somebody
do?
in, I don't know, dude. I'm a real good judge in character, honestly, man.
But if you got
yeah.
like 75 people in here,
I don't
and
think you
people
would-
change,
I really
sometimes.
don't think that you would allow 75 people in a community like that.
Yeah, it'd be hard to
Yeah.
find that many good
Yeah,
survivors.
first
You're
of all,
right.
why the fuck you coming over here? That's sketchy. Second, I don't have
Yeah.
we don't have enough shit for y'all anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think it's just obviously it depends on the situation. The
Yeah.
scenario.
How many people actually get out and get through?
Because then when you start looking into people's feelings and people's emotions, you've got people who witness things, experience things, and different opinions and form different ideas, and then you're trying to please everyone. And when you're trying to please
Yeah.
everyone, it doesn't work out, man.
No, some people are gonna have to go without. Some people are gonna have to be pissed
Yeah.
off. But I mean, it is things that could be talked about, and we could at least try to come to the best decision. And then, no, not everyone's gonna be happy, and that'll be rule number one we write on the fucking door: is
No crying, shut
no, it's not, you're not gonna be happy about every rule we have here. So
Yeah.
shut the fuck up right now.
I think I'd want to be a scavenger, man.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, just let me venture off. Give me some ammo. Give me some.
I mean, I would
yeah.
want to be like a part of the leading committee or whatever the fuck, but I would want to be a scavenger. Yeah, I would
for
want to be
sure.
like someone that goes out and
Yeah.
or even if I was like in charge of fucking like defense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be cool with that.
I would
too.
like to be involved in the action.
I agree. It would be fun.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've always thought it would be fun as fuck to be there.
Like, be like I always thought it'd be fun, like to just be able to fight a bunch of 10-year-olds. You know, like it'd be the same kind of situation except acceptable.
All right, so
Yeah.
that's gonna do it. I think we've exhausted the topic. So we're gonna do some things a little different like this. Have actual direction. What we got? We've got a few things coming up. Maybe we should release like some of the future topics. That way, somebody can like plan for it if they want to listen to a specific one.
Fuck yeah.
I wrote some of them down. Hold on.
I know we'll just put it on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go to Facebook or Instagram or what's the other one we got?
What are we on Twitter yet?
No,
Snapchat?
supposedly I don't know. Who
yeah.
knows? But yeah,
I don't think-
we'll make them go look it right there. So
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
share.
fuck yeah.
All right, so that's gonna do it for us. Peace.
One,